Kristen McArthur joins us today. Kristen, hello. How you doing?
I'm great, Wally. Thanks.
Thanks for coming in and paying us another visit. It's been a while since we've last had you here.
It has been a while. I think last time I was here, I was debuting, what was it? Night the Music? No, it was Redneck Reservation.
Yes.
Yeah, that was my third single, and now we're here for number 5.
It's been quite the journey for you, music-wise. You've got Destiny, which was actually the first song. I do believe that came out.
Yeah, it went to number 3 on the National Aboriginal Countdown, which I've been told was pretty impressive for a debut song from a totally unknown artist. So I try to take pride in that, but, I would have liked it to go to number 1. But, everything that I've done has gone at least to number 3 or in the top 5. So that's great.
That's just great exposure for you as well, getting your music out across the country, getting to, meet new people, getting to hear from new fans out there who've heard your music. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of the stuff is stuff that is your own personal creations when it comes to your songwriting out there. Where does a lot of that inspiration come from when you're writing?
I would say that most of it comes from personal experience, but also, when you're, I guess just any person, human being, but specifically Aboriginal people, we all kind of share the same storyline and the same kind of history. Mm-hmm. So I feel like my songs are relatable mostly to my people. But at the same time, I guess it just all comes from personal experience or watching others. I really like to observe and, kind of observe and report, I guess, on what I see. And that's also how it's relatable, too, because it's not just all about what I go through. It's about what I see others going through, too.
Yeah. You did a song with Matthew Cardinal saying to me, how was it getting in studio and singing with somebody else? Have you did a duet before? This was the first time that you actually collaborated with somebody?
I did once, but it was actually a hip-hop song. I did a song with Dallas Arcand back when he was still recording, and he put out his album Resolutions. I did a song with him, and I did kind of the chorus, so that was my first, I guess, kind of duet experience, but it was more featured artist thing when it comes to rap, but It was really fun, and I knew that when I wrote that song, it was something for myself, but I just thought it would be better with a male vocalist, and I knew that Matthew was the right person for the job because he's very talented.
Yeah,
and I know a lot of people know him.
Yeah, and you guys have known each other for a while as well?
Yes, I'm also from the Wabasca area too,
okay.
So I met him a long time ago. We would end up on the same circuit sometimes in the same contests and stuff like that, so I'd run into him quite a bit.
Yeah. You got a brand new song that you're here to promote as well. Forget?
Yeah.
What's that all about? Where did that idea come from?
I actually wrote that song about my father. My father passed away in September, and it's really kind of just my honest take on the grief process, because grief, like, you think you know it, but then, because you lose people over the years, but unless you lose someone really, really, really close to you, you don't really know it as well as you think. And when I lost my father, I went through all the motions, of course. Some people say it's a cycle of grief, but I believe you just go back and forth between different kinds of feelings and emotions. Mm-hmm. It's more of a roller coaster than a cycle, I think. And that's what the song is kind of about, just what I was experiencing, what I was feeling, and hopefully it's relatable too, because I would think that it is, not just too personal, but also relatable. And most of my songs are very upbeat, but this one I just felt had to, be taken down and slowed down and just kind of grasp the severity of the situation.
Mm-hmm. And also kind of maybe a bit of a tribute to your father as well with
yes,
that whole process of going through what you've been going through.
Yeah, I actually dedicated the video to him. I tried to hire actors too, but that can be difficult sometimes, especially in the Aboriginal community, because if you don't have the right connections, people aren't really open to it. Mm-hmm. It's very foreign and kind of scary. So I know people were interested, but it's also very, it's stepping out of your comfort zone. So I ended up doing it myself and adding kind of a collection of photos and video at the same time, so that people could kind of know who he was a little bit.
And people could actually see that video. Is it available?
Yes, it's on YouTube. It's on my YouTube page, KFM for Life 03, and everything that I have put out for now is on sale on iTunes and Google Play, or you can just stream it for free on SoundCloud and Spotify.
All right, and it's all there, all the new stuff and also the past stuff that you had put out as well.
Yeah, it's all there for people to take in. I also have a website, KristenMcArthur.vpweb.ca, and I'm on Facebook and Twitter, and Instagram. I try my best to be out there. I'm very not savvy at that stuff, but I try to look cool. Try to keep it interesting for the people.
I was mentioning this morning to a friend of mine that I was a bit of a procrastinator when it comes to posting pictures, so I sometimes don't do them that moment. I'm like days later.
Yeah.
But Kristen, what do you got coming up here for the summer? Summer's coming up. You going to be out and about? You going to be anywhere? Anything big planned there for you?
I actually do have, my whole summer isn't packed up or anything, but coming up soon on, I believe Father's Day, June 19th, I have a little gig coming up. It's at 3 o'clock. It's going to be one of those market outdoor things where they're just celebrating music in Edmonton. It's on 124th Street to Jasper Ave, and people can just walk by and listen to different kinds of music, and I'll be playing at 3 o'clock near the Tattoo Parlor. And so that's what I have coming up for that. And I've also expanded into the radio. I just got into Sirius XM, so that's pretty exciting. And I noticed that my revenue for radio play went up about quadruple after I got in touch with Sirius, so that's pretty exciting too.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Well, you know what? Again, you got to do what you got to do to get the music out there. Working as an independent artist, a lot of work, but then I guess it's kind of rewarding in the end when your music is out there and people are hearing it and getting back to you with feedback on what they've heard.
Yeah, yes. I mean, sometimes you get rejections, right? But, or you don't get people to call you back or talk to you about anything. So the non-feedback can be very discouraging, but you just have to keep plugging it, and somebody will pick it up.
Yeah. Well, I got to thank you for coming in this morning and sharing what you've got going on. And we got the new song coming up here in a moment.
Thank you very much, Wally.
Thank you, Kristen. If you want more information on Kristen McArthur there, folks, you could find her on, she's got her webpage. She's also on social media, or again, iTunes, Google Play. Go there and pick up her material.